Hey, how's it going? Rachel here from Forge Le Femme. Get the bangs out of the way. I am live because I am doing a Friday night shop reset, cleanup, whatever you want to call it. Here I am, and let me turn this brightness up because it's kind of got this whole ominous vibe going. There we go. Didn't make much difference. But anyway, here I am today, just doing some resetting, cleaning up. Did some rasping today. I actually made a shillelagh real quick on live to see if I could make it happen in a short enough time. And I did, but unfortunately I ended up actually snapping. You can see I'm live on two separate ones, so it's going to be hard to see, but I broke the brakes off this guy. So it's, no longer what it was. But I did make this today on my live. It was a lot of fun, even though I broke that. And I did go a little bit bigger on this end than I wanted, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? My first time trying it on the live, I didn't really know what I was doing. Learning as I go. Best experience, and the best way to learn is hands-on experience. There's where we're at. So how's it going, guys? Doing some shop cleanup on a Friday night, having a cigar, and just talking about life. It is currently horrible weather outside. It is probably 20-mile-an-hour winds, and it's going down to 6 tonight, I think, 6 degrees Fahrenheit. And so it's just really not nice, not friendly out there. And that's where we're rocking at in the free world on this Friday night in Michigan. Let's see, I gotta get up there and get that unplugged. Okay. Getting my stuff all cleaned up from days past. Hey everybody, how's it going over there in TikTok land? I'm just cleaning up my shop space. I just unplugged my heat gun right here. I am in southeast Michigan. I'm in, we'll say, Metro Detroit. Oh, come on, don't get Jake. There we go. Tried that. That didn't work. We'll just do this. Where are you from in Michigan? Oh, that didn't stay wrapped up. Oh, whatever. You go in anyway. Alright, let's get these sandpaper pieces all picked up. At least put in a corner for now. Mount Clemens, how you live in Garden City? Yeah, I know Garden City really quite well. Actually, my girlfriend today was just over at Mike's Liquor Store on Telegraph down by Ford Road. I don't know if you've ever been there or not, but they have Balkan food from the Balkans, and they have the best ice cream. It is so good. It is called Bandy, and it is like an ice cream sandwich, and it's vanilla. Then they have one that's vanilla with raisins, and it is so good, like so good. But yeah, it's over at Telegraph and Ford Road, which is not. It's, I think Garden City. It's like right there at the corner, somewhere around there. I think that's the border. I know Inkster's over there too. Oh, over there on YouTube, man. Hi guys, how's it going? Rachel here, Forge Le Femme, doing a cleanup and having a cigar. But yeah, that liquor store is amazing for Balkan stuff. Yeah, lots of good herbs. They have like liquors and stuff from Croatia. They have from Serbia, Albania, Montenegro. It's pretty freaking cool. Oh, there's the wrench I was looking for yesterday. What the heck? Really? Now I feel like a jerk. Oh well, that's what it is, I guess. That's pretty funny. You strapped a snow shovel to the vehicle headed south when that's what it was when you were home. That's funny. I've heard that before. I actually like the winter. I'm not the biggest fan of the heat. I just do not rage in that stuff. Not well. And I've tried so hard last summer. Oh my god, that was a savage summer. Normally we have nonstop wind where I live. Not this past summer. It was no air, no living air of any kind, and I live right off the Detroit River. Did you expect there to be some kind of breeze? No. Not this past, not summer 2025 at least. And Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, today it is windy as all get, and it is just, it's not fun. So. But to answer your question more specifically, I live downriver. Claudia Paltrow says, did you start the spork yet over on YouTube? I have not yet. Actually, I just finished the 2 battle spoons. It only took me a month. My gosh, what was I doing, right? No, I haven't started it yet. I will be someday. What day? Who knows? What day is someday? I'm not sure yet. So until that someday comes, no battle spork. Oh, that's good sandpaper. Let's throw that out. Don't throw out the good sandpaper. Sheesh. I never know what to do with these little odds and ends. Oh, I just threw something away that probably would have worked for him. Oh well. I always need like a little box out here to carry this stuff back in. For now, it'll just be like pockets, I guess. Trying to get a washer off a bench. That's not working. Come on, little guy. There you go. And over on TikTok, Laura says I need to be on the equator. Woo, that's so hot. I have a friend that lives in Brazil, and she's lived there for a few years. She's from downriver too, actually. And and I don't know. I don't know how y'all do it. I know that she said down there, it was really cool. I wish they did that up here. Her college, and even at least where she lives, in a town called Belo Horizonte in Brazil, they some of the classrooms have no roof, and they're just open air. I wish we had that growing up. They would never let us do that. They're so weird. It's like, let us have fresh air, man. Let us outside. No, they wouldn't do it. I guess these will go here. I guess what good are pockets on an apron if you don't use them, huh? Oh boy, we got one of those on the line. Go away. Go away, creeper. Go away. Okay. Earlier I made a shillelagh from maple. And actually I'll show you guys. I make walking sticks, shillelaghs, big, crazy, and small knives. Actually, this is a big knife I made not long ago. I'm putting a new handle on it in the near future. But this is a big old beast I made from a farrier's rasp. And this is a shillelagh I made today. Cudgel, whatever you want to call it. I actually ended up breaking it. You can see like right there. And but yeah, so I'm cleaning up all the dust and stuff from that. And I made it from maple wood. And maple, the cool thing about making walking sticks from some of the woods I make them from is the woods, like the scrap ends, like a piece this big, I can use it for smoking meat. And maple is actually a pretty good meat smoking wood. It puts a good flavor in the food. But yes, you do got to break off the bark, if you guys were curious. And if you weren't, now you know. Okay. So I'm going to be saving all these pieces. Actually, I got a little bucket I brought in here for this tonight alone, so I could save my woods, because I also have a bunch of oak shavings, because I use a lot of hand tools. And the hand tools, like any tool, when you're working with wood, makes a lot of like dust, shavings, etc. And the thing I was working on was white oak. White oak is a good smoking meat. And so I decided I'll be saving as much as the shavings as I can and do some smoking with it. And I actually did not long ago, and it turned out good. I mean, good as expected is. Oak always does. Oak is tasty. It's like I'm just, oh, you guys can kind of see some of the workspace. Troy Fry says, what up, buddy? Not much, man. Just cleaning up the workspace. Doing like a Friday reset. My nose is running a little bit. And get the workbench over there, or the stool over there. I'm gonna get some water. Hydration, man, I swear you can never get enough. Actually, I'm gonna start throwing this stuff in the bucket now, because I gotta start cleaning this workbench off as well. And I'll, oh, there's some pieces. I don't know, those are too small. But I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with the shavings. If you look right there, all that little pile of stuff right there, that is actually the wood shavings. Those are oak from the battle spoon I made, which is actually behind me. This one is made out of oak, and it's from the planing off all the little pieces. It's pretty cool to be able to think of other ways to use things so it's not like a total loss, total scrap heap. Like I know sawmills, they'll I believe they'll sell their sawdust to like schools and buildings and whatnot in case people throw up. They can throw the sawdust on and absorb it. Or at least it used to be the way. I don't know if they still do that. Oh, yeah. And also you find a knife sometimes in the middle of everything. That was completely hidden in there. There's a lot of junk on the floor that I derelict on. This is my next garbage bag. Let's set this over here. Okay. We'll call that good for the oak. Oh, now I got some more smoking wood. And this stuff is fine. You just like any other smoking wood. Like some people will got something stuck on my mouth. They'll soak it in water, and then they'll throw it into the smoking side. If you're running like a propane smoker or charcoal, just throw it into that side. You're good. Okay. It's amazing how much dust comes about just from daily life. This is actually just walking in and out. This is not like, I haven't been forging anything or grinding any metal or anything lately. And it's kind of just to build up a ton of scrap or a ton of dust. Usually when I'm out here, if I'm doing woodworking, I clean up as I go, but this last time it got so cold, I just decided to come in, and I was like, I'll just get it the next day. And then we got, like, I knew cold weather was coming, but I didn't expect it to get as cold as it was gonna get, and it got so cold. And I just was like, I'll be back there when I'm back there. And I didn't come out here for, I think, almost 2 weeks. I used to tell like true crime when I was out here doing the sweeping, and I haven't been doing it lately. I should look up some more about local crime and whatnot. I love true crime. I think I did a post earlier, like a short, talking about the Appalachian incident, and I think it was Pennsylvania, not New York State, and it was about, I think it was 1957, because I had to look it up. And it was about a raid on, it was a hotel bar type deal, I believe, out in Appalachia somewhere. And it was come upon by a cop, I think, doing like a patrol. And he was coming across this place, or someone called, I'm not exactly sure how it came about, but he noticed the vehicles that were there were very, very nice cars. And gangsters are fancy people. And they, decided to all meet up in one spot, all the dons and everything. And, then the police came, and they actually did like a kind of a raid, if I recall, and it caused all the cops to just start like scattering everywhere. and all the dons and all like their security guards and like lower bosses and whatnot, and they just like scattered through the mountains like every man for himself type thing. And yeah, that was the Appalachian incident, and the mafia has not operated that way since. Actually, they arrested some guys too. I don't remember who, but they got some. Okay. What is that stick back there? Huh, I wonder if this is dry. Ooh, that feels dry. I might make this into a shillelagh. Or, actually, I might make this into a walking stick. This one's cool. I might be able to take this and turn the handle, bring it up this way, and then I'd have more like a cane style. This is a sturdy stick, too. I wonder what species this is. This is another one of those cuts that I got from the park, I think. Where the arborist just owned it. Yep, tinks. This stick's good. Oh boy. So you guys do still critique us for smoking cigars. Well, thank you, TikTok. I appreciate it. Rest I thought they didn't do that anymore, but apparently they do. So this might be the next one I turn into a walking stick live. It's really nicely seasoned. And I could potentially make it a small knob end, which I actually might. I don't know, we'll see. I might just keep it like almost like a T handle. We'll see. I might do that though. That'd be fun. And it's not a big one like I did earlier, which was a little ambitious for doing it live. When you walk into a pot of your own smoke. Okay. So this is actually along the lines of what I could potentially do with that stick. I know it's much slimmer, much more slim, but it could be almost something like this right here. This one's actually made out of mulberry. And this one, I don't know. I wish I knew what this was, but I don't, unfortunately. But this one's made out of mulberry, and I did like a distress finish on it. And it's actually surprisingly like really quite a strong stick. Like I could probably break it if I wanted to. I could probably actually straighten that out a bit. It's a little bit wonky. But either way, yep, that's what I might do with this, is turn that into something more like this. And as I understand it, what the Irish were saying was, in Ireland, Southern Ireland, they like the bigger knob on it like this. And the north of Ireland, not Northern Ireland, but the north, maybe even Northern Ireland, they like the smaller knobs like this. Just a cultural difference between their own people in the same country. Crazy how that works. And I will put you on my heat treat oven. If you guys are interested, go check out my Shopify, Forge Le Femme. Buy my sticks. I got cool sticks for sale, lots of them, all different shapes and sizes, for everybody you could think of. Men, women, children, elderly. Get one even for your dog. Everybody needs a good stick. Here's another thing I made in Ulu. I made this out of a circular saw blade from an old sawmill, I believe. And it's actually pretty stout for what it is. I need to put a handle on this, and then it'll be, well, up for sale. Actually, I think I might be selling this to one of my friends. He was interested in one not that long ago. I think this might be the one he's interested in. Okay. Now we're on to the workbench. It's amazing how much just dust accumulates on here over time. Just from daily stuff. I'm not really doing a whole lot, but you know, enough to get a little bit of dust going, obviously. Ah! There goes my cigar. Actually, for this, I'll take my gloves off. Like when I'm doing sweeping on the floor, I'll usually wear my gloves because I'm picking stuff up. and I don't like my hands going across concrete, so I'll wear gloves. It's like, no, I just don't like the way it feels in my hands. Okay. There we go. I thought my whole thing was gonna go falling over. That would have been, if the whole bucket would have fallen over, I'd have been done for the night. Like, I'm over it. I'm out of here. But thankfully, it did not. Shit, I'm just about done. A little bit more. And then I'll be done, I guess. What is this cigar tonight? It's a Dominican cream. I think, yeah, it's from the Dominican. These are, I got it right off the truck, so it's only so-so tonight. I've never had one before, so I can't wait to see what they're like when they get a couple weeks rest on them. Alright, that was my cleanup for a Friday night. I hope you guys all have a great night. And by the way, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought about my cleanup. Was it boring? I know there's some dead air. I'm still working on talking through the dead air. And, well, I will be back. I'll be making some more videos, probably some shop tools. And we'll see where things go from there. So, alright guys, I hope you have a good Friday. I hope you have a good weekend. And I'll be back sometime in the near future. Cheers, y'all.